Alright, vinyl community, it's time for another video. It's Monday evening. We had a holiday today, so time for a beer and time for a new video. I'm gonna talk about short attention span records, or generally known as EPs or maxi singles. I've got a pretty short attention span. Don't get me wrong, I love to listen to whole albums and even double albums and triple albums. But it appeared to me that most of the time I enjoy EPs the most. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. First of all, what we are listening in the background Non-Fiction and their 1991 album Preface. Great one. This is Dan Lorenzo's project. He is the guitar player for power metal band Hades and his singer Alan Tecchio. This is it a doom metal record? It's not really a doom metal record, but it's very, very doomy. I love that album. I've seen them on that tour with Prong and Life of Agony. Not very fitting billing, but hey, they convinced me to buy the album. And yes, I'm gonna re-sleeve it. Another short shout out goes out to Marty Warren. Yes, I got the shirt. If you're watching this, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. I'm gonna wear it with pride. This is very fitting if I look around in my room. Okay. These couple of EPs and mini albums that I'm gonna show you now are not really in an order, but the first five I'm gonna show are EPs or maxi singles that are, in my opinion, the best records in the band's discography. No LP ever surpasses these EPs. First of all, a couple of known ones, I guess. So no big surprises here. Helloween's self-titled first EP got 5 songs on it, and not a single one has ever been surpassed. They're all my favorite songs. Starlight, Murderer, Warrior, Victims of Fate, and Cry for Freedom. Yes, Helloween's first EP. I'm not gonna talk too much about these things. Of course, original noise pressing. This even's got the Valentine's LP. Yes, comes with lyrics. Okay, favorite Helloween release in their discography, their first EP. Next up, some US thrash metal. Not even Hell Awaits is better than that. No, Raining Blood is not better than that. Haunting the Chapel, Slayer's best front to back release. 3 songs: Chemical Warfare, Captor of Sin, and Haunting the Chapel. I mean, Captor of Sin, what a great song. Haunting the Chapel, underrated. Nobody talks about that one. Chemical Warfare, they played it until the end. Maybe they're gonna play it when they reunite this summer. Maybe they're gonna play Haunting the Chapel, but I doubt that. Slayers, Haunting the Chapel. I've talked about that one being my favorite by the band. Sodoms. The EP that is supposed to be called Sodomy and Lust, but it's called Express of Sodomy. 3 songs, 3 of the best in their discography. Sodomy and Lust, My Atonement, and The Conqueror. When I saw them last time live, they played these 3 songs in reverse order. So the concert started, first song was The Conqueror, then they played My Atonement, and then the third song was Sodomy and Lust. Yes! Very, very near and dear to my heart. Next up, so we've got 1, 2, 3 of my favorites. This next one might be a little surprise. US death metal. Is it doom death? I think this EP definitely is. There are no really fast parts on these 3 songs. So shortly before Mental Funeral was released, Autopsy released the Retribution for the Dead EP. Oh my fucking god, I already had the debut album Severe Survival, and then I bought that one. Holy crap. Retribution for the Dead with the Black Sabbath intro, you know that song? Destined to Fester and In the Grip of Fucking Winter. Yeah, Autopsy were never able to surpass this one for me. And last but not least, for my 5 favorites, these next 5 I'm gonna show after that one. Now it's getting complicated. Are yeah, honorable mentions, so to say. Just great EPs. But the last one for my 5 favorite EPs in their whole discography. Flag of Hate. Of course. Is there a bad song on it? No. Flag of Hate, re-recorded version that has a lot more punch than the old version. It's precise, it's faster, it's more evil sounding. Take Their Lives, underrated song, they never played that one live. Or maybe they did at the Dynamo show in 1987. I have to look that one up, I think they played it once or twice. And Awakening of the Gods. Yes. Half shirt right there. A nice, what are they called? Mockingbird. Probably a cheap copy. Great. The guitar sound on that. A lot of black metal bands, I think, are inspired by the guitar sound of that EP. That one is produced by Ralph Hubert from Mekong Delta. Great sound, best sounding creator recording ever. Yes, it sounds better than the new ones. Okay, these next 5 are, yeah, no order here, but EPs that I love better than any of the albums in the discography. St. Vitus, their EP from, I can't remember, 1986. The Walking Dead, 3 songs on here. This is so dark. This is, it's upbeat sometimes. I really love all the songs on here. 3 songs: Darkness, The Walking Dead, and White Stallions. White Stallions is a little bit more upbeat on that one. If you want to check out St. Vitus with their old singer Scott Reeders, try that one out on SST Records. This next one, it's not the best one in the discography, but I always really loved the Alien EP by Tankard. This one has 5 songs. One of them could be cut off. It's a Rose Tattoo cover of the song Remedy. Side 1, Alien, and 6 packs. Or 66 6 packs, whatever you want to call it. The only satanic song in their discography. It's got Live to Dive, about stage diving, like I said, Remedy, and the re-recorded version of Empty Tankard from the debut album. This version is better, it's got a better guitar sound. Yeah. Alien and 6 packs. Do check out those songs. This next one. Apart from 2 songs on a compilation and 1 on a US compilation, this is the only thing that band released. Just 4 songs. Of course, it's Helmer and Apocalyptic Raids. Yeah, I love the sound of that little thing. I can listen to it the whole way through. Third of the Storms, Massacre, Triumph of Death. This Triumph of Death version is the sickest one. They recorded it a couple of times. The first demo was called Triumph of Death. Then they re-recorded it for the Satanic Rites demo, and again for that one. This is the most doomy, most evil, and most tortured sounding version. And last but not least, Horus Aggressor. We used to play that when we started making music. Unfortunately, there's no recording for that. Yeah. Original EP on Noise, yes. The re-release of that EP that came through Back on Black has the 2 songs from the death metal sampler out on Noise Records. But I think I've shown that in one of my comparison videos. So next up, back to Germany again. So cheers, guys. German metal. Before going on tour, they needed to release something new back in the day. Running Wild and Wild Animal. You can see this is not a sticker, this is printed on the record. I don't know why they did that, but it says Special Price EP. It's got 3 new songs and a re-recorded version of Chains and Leather that is even worse than the version of Branded and Exiled. I hate the song Chains and Leather. That was not necessary. Rolf, no. No more chains, no more leather for me. But the rest of the song, Wild Animal, Tear Down the Walls, and Störtebeker, which is about a famous German pirate, of course. Very, very cool songs. Good sounding EP. Yes. And last but not least, I was thinking about another one of their EPs. I'm gonna pull it. Just wait a second. I'm gonna show you both of them. Alright, I pulled out the Mass Appeal Madness EP from Napalm Death. 4 songs on it. It's over before you, when you drop the needle and start playing the side 1, and until you sit down, you can, yeah, stand up again and turn the LP around, or the record around. Original press on earache. One of the best, I'm not sure, at the moment I love Enemies of the Music Business is my favorite Napalm Death. Not the old one, not Harmony Corruption. Yeah, at the moment it's really Enemy of the Music Business. Okay, but that one also rules. I'm sure most of you guys know that. And yeah, like I said, I was thinking about that one as well. 6 songs on the Mentally Murdered EP. This is the last recording with Lee Dorian on vocals. Also, great stuff. And what Earache did with their EPs, they didn't have inner sleeves with lyrics or something. They just printed the lyrics on the back. Same here. No inners, no nothing. Lyrics on the back. So that's it. Short attention span records. This video is 16 minutes long. I think I have to stop it now because all of you guys out there watching have a short attention span and the record is over. Perfect timing this time. Stay heavy, stay true to yourself, and see you soon.